On the phone with us today, we have Sam, who's PNC. Hello, Sam.
Hey, what's up?
Not much. How have you been?
I've been good. I've just been, just working on a new album and stuff. So
Yeah,
I've been good, man.
So your new album, The Codes, it comes out next month. Can you let our listeners know a bit about what to expect?
It's same as always, just like good New Zealand hip hop. It's got a lot more of a sort of electronic sound to it this time, but it's still basically hip hop music. But I'm real happy with it. It's probably the album I've been most proud of to in releasing. So yeah, I'm real stoked with how it turned out.
Awesome. So also the album features guests such as David Dallas and P Diggs and Peter T. How did those collaborations come about?
Me and David Dallas have been doing music for like 10 years now. He's like one of the first guys I met when I moved up to Auckland and started doing music.
Yeah.
Peter T, he's been a good friend of mine for years as well. We even lived together and stuff. And P Diggs, I just met him a lot through touring and stuff. And he was that particular song when we made it, we had him in mind, and he was down to do it. So yeah, everything came together nicely.
Awesome. So how long did you work on this album for?
We really did. It took like a year and a half from when we started the first song to when it was all said and done. I became an independent artist, so I left my label, which was Frequency.
Yeah.
And the cool thing with that was it just gave me time to just perfect the album, and it was all up to me when we released it. So I waited till it was completely perfect, and we were all real happy with it. So yeah,
that's awesome. So your new single as well, 100 Cups, is released today. Can you tell us a little bit about this song?
Man, I'm really happy with the song. It's just a real up-tempo, it's just me on the track, and it's really just, sort of what I'm known for, just trying to, rap good and party, make a song you guys can party to, but it's still like good lyricism and a crazy beat by 41, who's produced a lot for me in the past, songs like Who Better Than This and PNC. So it's cool working with him again,
Yeah. So this is also your fourth album. How do you think your sound has evolved?
I think I've just sort of, become sort of a veteran at doing it, and you sort of just, it's funny how long it takes before you kind of realize how to sort of, I think, I wouldn't say the word perfected it, but you just know what's your strong suits and what's the best thing that you can put forward, and what type of beats work with you, what type of producers you have chemistry with. So I just felt like in a real comfort zone with this album. So the sound has just evolved. I think it's just really refined, and we're getting the best out of everything and all the guest artists and everything like that. So yeah, that's how I say it's evolved.
Yeah. What inspires your music, or do you have a usual process that you usually go through?
The music is just inspired by what's happening in my life or around me, but it's always the same process. Like the producers give me, or the beat makers give me a beat, and sort of whatever the tone is of that beat, it'll influence me of what I want to write about, what type of flow, what type of lyrics, and then I'll usually take that beat and we just kind of produce it and make it an actual song, And it's always the same process. Sometimes a song, I write it on the spot and it takes, half an hour. Sometimes I'll sit on the song for weeks at a time, just till it gets perfect. So, yeah, that's the process,
Yeah. So what's coming up for PNC other than the album release? Will you be touring?
Yeah, we'll tour off the album. That'll probably be more like August, as seeing as it's coming out late June. And, always working with different artists, featuring on other artists' stuff. So, just staying busy, just doing what I can,
Yeah, well, hopefully we'll see you back in your hometown doing some performances as well.
Oh, yeah, definitely. The tour will have to go through. Probably people would lose their minds of it.
So what musicians are you listening to right now?
In, like, hip-hop, everything from, like, the guys like Drake, Kendrick Lamar, it's at Rocky. I love all those dudes.
Yeah.
Man, he's a local music. Just I like so many different types of genres and everything. I don't really just stay in one zone.
Yeah.
I try to listen to everything. Yeah.
Yeah, that'd probably be a lot more like inspiring and kind of bring more elements in there.
Yeah, I think sometimes you need a break from you know, being a hip hop musician, I can't just listen to hip hop all day, you know. So try to switch it up. Yeah.
Yeah. Congratulations on your new single today.
Sweet, thank you very much.
And we'll have to stay tuned for your album coming out next month.
Yeah, definitely. I'm sure I'll talk to you guys again around that
Awesome.
time.
Well, thanks for talking to us this morning.
No problem.
Okay, that was our interview with PNC. Thanks again so much. Next up, we're going